Hi there, let's learn about Belgian cities. We'll learn many funny names after we've seen a really strange thing about traffic signs, but we'll start with two big cities that are often mispronounced. And there they are. The first one is Brussels. That's the name of the city without an S. However, if you're using it as an adjective, then you're going to add an S. For example, dat is een Brusselse traditie. That is a tradition from Brussels. Second one is Antwerpen. Antwerp in English without the en. So Antwerpen. If you say Antwerp, you're meaning the football club in Antwerp. So if you're saying, ik ga naar Antwerp, then you mean, I'm going to a game of the football club of Antwerp. The really strange thing about traffic signs now. Sometimes you see on traffic signs Rijssel or Lille, which is a city in northern France very close to the Belgian border. Now, what's the difference between the two? Well, Rijssel is the name in Dutch and Lille is the name in French. Really strange. Why can't they just put one name there, like the French name, Lille? It's very confusing. I mean, when you're on your GPS and you're typing in Lille, and then you see Rijssel and Lille. Well, it's a bit of a political thing. In some parts of Belgium, they only have to put the Dutch name. In others, they only have to put the French name. And in even others, you have to put both names. And it's really sensitive, so no one really wants to change that. So you'll have to put up with knowing the names both in French and in Dutch. And in some cases, it's a bit different. For example, Sint-Truiden becomes Saint-Tron, and Luik in Dutch becomes Liège in French. Let's go over some funny names now. The first one is Zevenhem, and the second one is Zottegem. Zevenhem is composed of zever, which means nonsense. So I've been there, not all of the people there are talking nonsense or anything, but the name means nonsense something. Same so with Zottegem. Zot means crazy, and I'm sure there are not only crazy people there. Next ones are Ginderbuiten, Buitenland, and Paradijs. Ginderbuiten means there outside. So there's a town called There Outside in Belgium. Buitenland, you may know this one, means in foreign territory, not in Belgium. So Buitenland, foreign, is in Belgium, not in a foreign country. Paradijs, that's a very small town. Many of these towns are very small, means paradise. Not sure if it's really a paradise, but okay. The next ones are Kijk uit, Bloempot, and Ham. Kijk uit means to watch out. And that's what the town's name means. Bloempot means flower pot, and Ham means ham. Yeah, there's a town called Ham in Belgium. The next ones are Bierbeek, Muizen, Goor, and Houthalen. Bierbeek is composed of two words, bier, beer, and beek, that's a stream, like a very, very small river. So there's a river of streams of beer in Belgium. Muizen means mice, the little animals. And goor, that's a word in Dutch that means disgusting. A bit like, gore in English, but something like, ew. Then you can say, dat is goor. and it's also the name of a town. Houthalen literally means to fetch wood. If it's in 2 words, then it means to fetch wood. In 1 word, it's the name of the city. And we'll close with 2 city names that are, that sound silly. And there are those 2, Schellebelle and Erps-Kwerps. Just saying these names makes you smile, right? They don't really mean anything. So, what is your favorite town or town name in Belgium? Write it in the comments.